Shalom. Before I begin this video, first and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Raha Rakah Kodash, which is the name of the Heavenly Father, Yahweh, and in the name of His Son, which His name is Yahweh Shai, and in the Holy Spirit. And double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that I continually rule very well. And Shalom, much due honors to the Hofi Lake that's also pushing His word wholeheartedly in all faith, true sincerity. Now, this is an news update in which, as you can see, man, things are starting to heat up. Concerning Russia and the other nations, Iran, Syria. So all these nations are being riled up, and they're gearing up for war. So the war drums are beating even harder now. Okay. Now I have this piece of news information in front of me. This is from Al Jazeera, right? It says Vladimir Putin unveils new nuclear weapon system. All right. Now, it says Russian leader shows video footage of new nuclear weapons during a speech in Moscow, but says they are defensive only. All right. So Russian President Vladimir Putin has revealed new nuclear weapons. He said could hit any target around the globe with little chance of interception. Now, this is something that we've been speaking about for years and years and years, and continually back in the past, starting with the apostles and elders of Great Millstone on down to the rest of the other brothers that who are the prophets of the Lord. Okay, which this is intercontinental ballistic missiles. Okay, ICBMs, and we've been speaking about this for even before Russia or any other nation had any talks of any nuclear capabilities or nuclear talks, all right, or nuclear deals. Okay. Now you see here in this information right here, it says Vladimir Putin has revealed new nuclear weapons. He said could hit any target around the globe with little chance of interception. Okay. So that the target will hit its mark, man. All right. So Russia in general has developed the nuclear weapons to be able to hit their intended targets without fail. Okay. Renan says Putin warned during his annual State of the Nation speech on Thursday that an attack on Russia or any of his allies would elicit an immediate response from Moscow. See, that's also pertaining to what we was talking about, man. All of these things that you see right now is pertaining to Bible prophecy. All right, and people want to refute that, man. Whenever anything like this goes on, like Russia or the other nations speak about nuclear weapons or anything like that, they think that it's gonna be peace, man. They're gonna talk it out. It's gonna be all right. They're not gonna use any nuclear weapons. Well, the thing is that the things that pertains to the Bible, right? The prophecies, things have come to pass in the past, all right? Things have happened in this present time that was spoken about in the scriptures, right? And guess what? The thing is not going to fail, man. The prophecies that are in the scriptures are not going to fail. And you can see that right now, man. All right, because the prophecies are speaking, man. That's Habakkuk, the 2nd chapter. Let me go ahead and grab it real quick where I got it. The book of Habakkuk. Chapter 2, verse 3. It says, "For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry." All right, so it's speaking right now, man. We're at the end of this kingdom, America. All right, we're at the end of this rulership, and guess what? The vision is speaking. All right, and what's that vision? The vision of ICBMs making their way toward this land, which is called America. Okay, and those arrows that the Lord spoke about being shot and to hit his mark and not miss, Let me see if I can get that real quick. Let's see. It's like it. Bear me for 1 second. I believe this is where it is. Because speak about that, those arrows are not gonna miss. All right. Let's see, I might have to pull it up from. Let's see. I might have to pull it up from here. Right, it's second Esdras, it's like it. The second Esdras, the 16th chapter, and the 13th verse. It says, "For strong is his right hand that bendeth the bow. His arrows that he shooteth are sharp and shall not miss." Now, let's go back to that article we just had, all right? Now it says, Vladimir Putin, once again, has revealed new nuclear weapons he said could hit any target around the globe with little chance of interception. So it will hit its intended mark wherever it goes. Okay? So those weapons that has been developed is for the destruction of America, and I'm about to get that in a second. All right? So, oh yeah, also too, to make mention, Putin said that there's going to be immediate response from Russia if its allies are being attacked. All right, and that's part of a world war, man. That's the conditions of war. When you have your allies being attacked, you know, your allies are the ones that's allied to that particular nation is getting attacked. That, you know, your allies are going to have no choice but to step in and intervene. Okay. Now, reading on, continuing down, it says, he said the updated arsenal included a new intercontinental ballistic missile, ICBM, like what we've been speaking about, man. A small nuclear warhead that could be attached to cruise missiles, underwater, nuclear drones, supersonic arms, and laser weapon. Okay. Now, they have not succeeded in holding Russia back, Putin said, referring to the West. All right. Now they need to take account of a new reality and understand that everything I have said today is not a bluff. All right. Let's see. I didn't read through the whole thing. Yeah, this is going on about the saying how thinking that, you know, they're saying that Russia is you know, they're accusing Russia of conducting an arms race. But the thing is that the arms race has been going on for years and years, man. And, you know, America right now is pointing the finger at Russia, saying that, you know, they're the ones starting the arms race, when in reality, you know, America started the arms race. Okay? That's why all these nations, including America, has been beefing up their thermonuclear capabilities and their defensive capabilities. Okay. Now, in this quote, and this is actually prophecy too, what Putin just said. All right. Now let's go back to the scriptures. I want to get the book of Isaiah, the 13th chapter, in the continue on down. It's like, I know I'm skimming over it because in the 13th chapter. Right, it's Isaiah the 13th chapter and the 17th verse. It says, "Behold, I will stir up the Medes against them, which shall not regard silver, and as for gold, they shall not delight in it." All right. So the Lord, whom you people internet call God and Jesus, is stirring up the Medes. All right. And I'm slacking too. I'm at my job, so I may have to put down my phone from time to time. So those Medes, the modern day Medes, which is the Russians, are being stirred up, man. All right. They're being stirred up for war. All right, it's like I gotta put the phone down.
How much?
$275. It is
I'm dealing with that. If it's $3.89, I couldn't deal with it.
Yeah, trouble thing is rough sometimes, ain't things.
Yeah.
It's mostly, well, as far as I know, it's around most about 250.
Getting straight.
Yeah. Give me two of them. As long as you ain't gonna charge me $3.89 for them. Really, you charge me $2.50. Give me one more thing.
One more.
I need to get rid of this freaking pocket change. How much you got to?
$6.
Or 7? There's 8. There's 9. I feel a little lighter now, but that's good.
What's up, man?
Hey, where the barbecue man at?
Oh, is it that? You?
Yeah. Everything going all right with you?
All right. Hey, Tim.
Hey.
Somebody wants to speak to you.
What's going on, Cat?
It's like you. I'm gonna read this verse again. It said, man, verse 17 said, "Behold, I will stir up the Medes against them, which shall not regard silver, and as for gold, they shall not delight in it." So the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, is stirring up the Medes, man, which is the modern day Russians. That region to the north, the northernmost part of the world is where Russia resides today, which back then it was known as the land of the Medes. So the modern day Medes is the Russians. That's what it's talking about. Okay, and also too, Ezekiel the 38th chapter. All right, and verse 38, because it's like verse 7. Ezekiel the 38th chapter and the 7th verse. It's also talking about the modern day Russians as well, because it mentions Gog and Magog, which is that same land, and it speaks about Persia, Ethiopia, and Libya, which Persia is Elam, which is the Elamites, those Iranians or Iran. That's talking about that's what it means by Persia. Okay, and, Ethiopia and Libya. So at verse 7 it said, "Be thou prepared, and prepare for thyself, thou and all thy company that are assembled unto thee, and be thou a guard unto them." All right, so like Putin made the statement saying, look, if their enemies get attacked, then they're gonna have no choice but to step in, man, because Russia right now is a guard to these other nations. Okay, so also too, let me get the book of Jeremiah, the 51st chapter. Right, this is Jeremiah, the 51st chapter and the 11th verse. It says, make bright the arrows, gather the shields, and gotta put the phone down again. It's like you.
I usually get $80 a rig for a rig. $8 That's a whole full truck. Yep. And I got plenty of it. Like I say, I know I think you probably find
All right, I'm back. Back at Jeremiah, the 51st chapter and the 11th verse. It says, make bright the arrows, gather the shields. It says, the Lord hath raised up the spirit of the kings of the Medes for his devices against Babylon to destroy it, because it is the vengeance of the Lord, the vengeance of his temple. So right here, man, it says, make bright the arrows and gather the shields, man. So pretty much with that statement, you know, and their stance on as far as nuclear capabilities goes, you know, that's the Lord doing that, man. The Lord's putting the spirit on the modern day Medes to do this. All right. To make bright the arrows and to gather the shields. All right, because once again, like it says right here, man, the Lord, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, has raised up the spirit of the kings of the Medes for his devices against Babylon. All right, which his device to destroy Babylon is these thermonuclear missiles, man. Like it says right here, man, it's mentioning the arrows, because whenever the scriptures speak about the arrows, right, that's talking about the thermonuclear missiles. Okay. That's not talking about a literal arrow being shot, you know, because we're not in that time anymore. You know, back then in the ancient world, you know, you can find that in the book of Isaiah where it speaks about that, where it says back in the ancient world, battles were fought with swords and garments rolled in blood, but this war would be fought by burning and fuel of fire. Okay. So once again, like I said, man, because it is the vengeance of the Lord and the vengeance of his temple, man. All right, because the Lord. Oh no, he's not serving breakfast for today. He's not here today. Sorry about that. But once again, like I said before, I got rudely interrupted. So it's the vengeance of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai and the vengeance of his temple, man. So the vengeance of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai is against Babylon, because we're here in the captivity and we're in the hands of Esau, all right, which is the so-called white man's true biblical nationality, okay, and the harsh captivity that we're under, man, all right, and among all things, you know, basically touching, putting your hands on the Lord's people, okay. So the vengeance of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai is it's against Babylon, which is America, all right. And also it says the vengeance of his temple. So who's the temple of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai? It's talking about us, all right. Us who are the hopeful elect. We're the temple of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, man. That's the new temple that's being built, all right. Now I want to go from there. I want to get the book of Revelations. Let's see. It's like, let me go back a few chapters. This Revelations, the 11th chapter and the 14th verse. It says the second woe is past, which is the second woe. It's talking about World War II. All right. And behold, the third woe cometh quickly. All right. And that third woe is World War III. So World War III is on the horizon. It's quickly on its way. And with the remarks that's going back and forth and the actions that are being performed by America, Russia, Iran, and the other nations is leading towards the war to end all wars, which is World War III. Okay? So, with that pretty much wraps it up. You want to go read the rest of it. It's in Al Jazeera. All right, concerning Russia, Vladimir Putin. All right. So with that, once again, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Baal Shem Al Shai, Raha Rakar Kodash, and Lord willing, you members of the Holy Elect were edified by this video. And Slaki, once again, you know, I was really interrupted by these demons coming in, you know, interrupting me, you know, trying to break the spirit. But still finished the video, and Lord, once again, Lord's will, you was edified by it. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that still continually rule very well. And much due honors, shalom, and peace and safety to the Holy Elect that's continually laboring in this truth, that's giving it your all in all faith, true sincerity. And with that, I'm going to say shalom.